Hi guys, it's Erika, and today I'm going to be doing a really fun video. I think with fall finally here, I think it would just be really cool to recommend to you all some books that I think you should read during the Halloween season. Not all of these books that I'm going to recommend have to do with Halloween itself. I don't really think any of them has to do with Halloween, but they are like horror novels, scary novels, just in that category. And I think it's a perfect time to recommend these to you because it's about to be October and you should all be reading scary books during October. If you're not doing that, what's wrong with you? So let's get started. The first book I want to recommend to you guys is 172 Hours on the Moon by Johann Harstad, I think. So this book is about a few kids who get the chance to go to the moon, and you know, how cool! That's awesome. Well, it's not awesome because a lot of horrible things happen there, and I'm not going to tell you what horrible things happen, but it's pretty scary. The next book you guys should check out is The Hollow by Jessica Verde. I do not recommend the second or the third book just because they were complete failures in my opinion. No. But I really enjoyed the first one. It's a take on the Sleepy Hollow story. This book's own take on the story, or at least using the story somewhat, is really interesting, and I think you would really like it if you like Sleepy Hollow. Also, there's a new show out called Sleepy Hollow. If you guys haven't watched that, watch it because it's amazing. I love it so much. Okay, you guys have probably already heard about this book, but Anna Dressed in Blood by Kendra Blake. I adore this book. It is so amazing and so creepy and gory, and well, maybe it's not that gory, but it's kind of gory. I also recommend the second book, which I have, but I'm not going to show you because I'm too lazy to go and grab it. So yeah, check out this book. It's awesome. Next, you should really read Carrie by Stephen King, because if you haven't read this book, where have you been? If you haven't read this yet, it's the perfect time to read it. It's October, Halloween, Carrie, and if you're looking for a really awesome horror novel, just read it. I also recommend Death Watch by Ari Burke just because it is such a good ghost story. I haven't read such a good ghost story in such a long time, and when I read this, oh my god, it's perfect. It's perfect. I love it. Now, I know some of you out there are probably not the biggest fan of horror novels because you're probably a chicken or a wimp. I'm totally just kidding. But if you are a person that is not so happy with, you know, the horror novel-ish and the goriness, I would recommend Ghost Girl by Tanya Hurley, just because it's not such a scary novel, but it's more of a fun ghost novel. And even though it's a fun ghost novel, it still goes with Halloween. Just because Halloween is somewhat scary doesn't mean it all has to be scary. It could be fun. The last book I'm going to recommend that you should read in October, it's the ultimate Halloween book in my opinion, and it's been my favorite for years. I reread this every October just because it's that good, and that would be The Scary Stories Treasury by Alvin Schwartz. The stories never get old. If you don't know, it's a collection of scary stories, and it's just, look at these dang pictures. They are terrifying. Reading these out loud to your friends is just perfection because you get to see their reactions. And sometimes if you have best friends that are chickens, like I do, Alyssa, then you will know what I'm talking about. So I really recommend this book the most out of all of the ones I talked about, just because this is the ultimate Halloween book, I think, in my opinion. So those are all the books I would recommend to you guys to read in October. I'm sure there's a lot of other horror novels that you should read, but these are just some of the books that I have that I enjoy. In the comments below, tell me your favorite Halloween books or just scary books. Recommend them to me because I don't know what I want to read this October. Okay, well, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!